I am free. Because of you, I am free. I'm free to be who I am, imperfect yet unconditionally loved, flawed yet found worthy of your best. I'm free to release my anxiety, free to release my fears. They are no longer mine, but yours to bear. I'm free to rise above every obstacle and every challenge. You overcame, so I could be an overcomer. I rejoice in this freedom because it did not come cheap. All of my griefs you bore. All of my sorrows you have carried. You were pierced for my rebellion. You were crushed because of my sin. The punishment required for my peace was upon you. Now I am healed by your wounds. Your suffering was the gateway for my freedom. Yet you still came. You still loved. And you still do. Now I stand redeemed, no longer under the penalty of my past. When I expected criticism, I found mercy. Instead of judgment, I found grace. I am known by you, and you still love me. You know my waking and my sleeping. You are intimately acquainted with me. Nothing escapes your watchful eye. There has not been one moment of my life where I have ever walked alone. You have seen every tear and heard every cry, and your hand is upon my life. I have no reason to be afraid. I'm thankful God does not require perfection, and I'm encouraged that He called David a man after His own heart. David, the adulterer. David, the murderer. David, the depressed. David, the flawed. In Psalms 139, David says this: "Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me." None of David's shortcomings changed God's love for him, just as none of your shortcomings changes His love for you. The next time you find yourself taunted and provoked by the mistakes you've made, like David, remind yourself of the God who loves you just as you are. There is no need to change anything about your life to receive His love. His love simply is. It's always available, and it's always complete. It is actually the power of that love which causes us to change. May you be reminded when you forget. Reminded you are already accepted and unconditionally loved. This is the life of the redeemed.